And some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Good on the bucket. Moore's got 21 points in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Up top, Banchero. He's guarded by Bridges. Offensive rebound. Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A big group. .141 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Fultz. The D's right on him. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Hornets with a lead. And there's the screen. Pass to Moore. Over Wagner. That one's good by Moore. Give him 23.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Wagner outside, and here's Isaac. Outside Fultz. Now Wagner. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Washington grabs the miss. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Rozier outside. Pass to Washington. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Wagner. Outside Fultz to the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. The Hornets pull it in. Moore's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. There's a screen. Bouknight passes to Moore. Nails it from beyond the arc. Moore's got 28.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Wagner against Rozier. Knocked away. Out on his own on the break.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Wagner. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner, and it's Fultz in at the 1.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Washington, a screen on Wagner. Here's Moore. And that one's good. Moore's got 36 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Rozier against Fultz. Wagner outside. Finney Smith passes to Wagner. It's tipped. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He contributed 52 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Kept alive. Outside Finney Smith. Five on the clock. Back to Isaac. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Moore. Moore's got his 16th rebound on the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Wagner with a screen on Rozier. Wagner outside. Hey, expanding his range. Drops in the three. Wagner's got 9 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Right side Fultz. He's off on the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Washington inside, defended by Wagner. Rozier, the pass to Moore. Wagner with a steal. Free throw good. Wagner. Charlotte making some changes. Miles Bridges comes in for Washington, and Milton subbed in for Martin. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Anthony against Rozier. Here's Suggs. 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 5. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Suggs. 13 points in the win against Detroit. Inside, here's Batadze, and it's blocked. Moore passes to Rozier. Here's Milton. To the wing on the left. Pass to Bouknight. There's the triple. Here's Moore, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the Hornets. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And check it out, Orlando, currently a ways below. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Wagner. Anthony outside. Now Wagner, hounded by Rozier. Out to Anthony. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Anthony's got 5 points.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Here's Moore. Good on the 13-footer.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Here's Moore. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Really left him alone that time.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Anthony up top. Out to the right wing. Here's Batase. It's rebounded by Moore.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner against Bridges. Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know,
as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Hornets out in front, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome. We were just in the green room watching this game. What was your highlight of the first half?
I really like those. Oh, you talking about the game or the wings? Anyway, I like the wings we had in the back.
Yeah. And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
You could just look at the...
Appreciate you joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Hornets with possession here. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. LaMelo Ball is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Moore in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And for the Magic, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Anthony outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Anthony. Wagner outside. Fires it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Wagner's got 13 now.
He has this in him now. Wagner can be a volume scorer when he's a focal point of the offense.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And Caro in the post. He's against Bridges. To the wing, right side. Here's Batase. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league. You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Wagner outside. Banchero against Bridges. Banchero left side. Pass to Bitadze. It's rebounded by Moore.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Down low. Here's Wagner. Shoots over Hayward. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Ball against Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze from outside the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Moore. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Bitadze with a screen. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And he's good on the second. The Hornets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And there's the drive.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Banchero. That shot off the mark. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Bridges. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bitadze's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Suggs, covered by Milton. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. Misses the 3.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Ball passes to Moore. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Moore's got 16 points here in the second half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Banchero against Bridges. Clock at 6. Out to Anthony. Stolen by Ball. And they're on the run. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Ball's got 9 points.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Anthony with it. Guarded now by Ball. The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Moore. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-3 run. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his prolific rebounding has him within striking distance of a mark that has stood the test of time. Wilt Chamberlain's record for rebounds in a season set back in 1961. And Brian, that number, 2,149, is the stuff of legends.
It's just amazing that he's even on the brink of this. From deep. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Moore passes to Hayward over Anthony. Three-pointer, Bridges. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anthony against Hayward. Wagner outside. Pass to Bitadze. Anthony outside. Here's Suggs, covered by Milton. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. That one's good by Moore.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Banchero outside. Bitadze with a screen to win the drought. The shot no good.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Wagner.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs. Milton against Anthony. Now Isaac fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Anthony finds Isaac. Back to Anthony. Wagner with a screen on Milton. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Pulls up on the wing. Count the basket. Anthony's got 9.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
Out to the wing. Here's Moore. And it's all from three-point range. Orlando shooting just 33% so far in this game. Suggs, the pass to Anthony. Banchero against Washington. Wagner with a screen on Washington. Back to Wagner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. The first one falls, and the Hornets making a change here. Bouknight's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Finney-Smith's checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
Banchero outside. Pass to Isaac. Finney-Smith, a screen. Isaac's shot is off.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Right wing. Here's Moore. That 3's off the mark. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Magic. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Suggs, the pass to Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. Here's Bouknight. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Moore. Banked it in off the glass. So it's Orlando now. Anthony up top. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Suggs. Isaac outside. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte is shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. That one's good by Moore.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Tipped. Bouknight passes to Moore. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Thor, he's checked in for Charlotte. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wagner with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Moore. Here's Thor. Here's Moore, defended by Wagner. Hits yet again. Wow.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Finney-Smith, a screen. 11 feet out. Now here's Wagner. That one drops for him. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And Wagner comes to help. Pass to Moore. Martin a screen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And they...
Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Markelle Fultz is out there with Wagner. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Wagner. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Wagner, the pass to Finney-Smith. Wagner outside. Outside Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Isaac. Now Fultz. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Moore. Wagner against Rozier, and the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so. Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Oh, it's stolen. And he lobs it up. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. The 3 is up. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
They get it again. Tries again. And again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
And the Magic making a change here. Howard's checked in. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Moore. He's off on that one. Good D by Finney-Smith. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Fultz to the paint. Here's Isaac. Wagner left side. Oh, from deep. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Here's Moore. Puts up a deep three. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Wagner outside. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game. And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
Fultz passes to Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Misses off the right iron. The Hornets shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. To the inside. Here's Moore. Oh, another one falls.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Fultz. Hornets with the rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Moore. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Moore.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Over Isaac. Moore's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Wagner. He's closely guarded. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He can't get it to go. The Hornets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Here's Moore. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Isaac in the post. No luck on that one. And here's Charlotte. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Here's Moore. Again! What an avalanche!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Wagner outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Wagner. Outside for Fultz. No good on the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And there's a pick. Martin, the pass to Moore. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. Now Fultz. To the middle. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So,
connects again!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Banchero with a screen on Martin. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
From the wing. Martin, the pass to Thor. And he jams it home with authority.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Wagner outside. Banchero in the post. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
Moore passes to Martin. Here's Thor. Puts it up. Jump shot is good that time.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Batadze, the pass to Wagner. And here's Anthony. Banchero left side. Banchero missing again. Charlotte is shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
And he can't get the first one. McGowan's, he's checked in for Ntilikina. That's another board!
Yeah, yet again, he's got the board. His effort on the glass has been incredible.
Now tied for the 4th most rebounds in a game. What a beast! Anthony with it. Pass to Bitadze to the middle. Here's Banchero. And that one, good. Banchero's got 19 points.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
They grab their own miss. Thor with the bucket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Wagner grabs the rebound again.
Yeah, he's in total control of the glass, putting up video game numbers, the 4th most rebounds in a single game.
It feels like he's grabbing every rebound. He's out of his mind. Thor, the pass to Moore. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got 5 rebounds tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long.
There's another rebound.
That's another rebound for him and what has been an incredible performance.
And with that, he is now tied for 3rd all-time for most rebounds in a game. Unreal.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Orlando's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Wagner's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Good! That's another bucket!
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
Well, now he's tied point for point with the record. One more score, and he'll be alone at the top of the record books. A moment nobody thought they'd see. Anthony against Rozier. Bitadze with a screen. Suggs, the pass to Bitadze. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Down low. Here's Moore. Yet another bucket.
I mean, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
And here's Anthony.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the pulls in another board.
And to no surprise, he grabs another rebound.
He is just controlling the glass. Up to 3rd all-time by himself for most rebounds in a game now.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Pass to Bataze. The Hornets making a switch here. Bouknight's checked in.
And the third team. Into the lineup for Hornets, number 2.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Moore passes to Martin. Here's Moore. He drops it from range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
On the wing, Suggs. Wagner outside. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Wagner is not the guy you want at the line in a big moment, because he can knock them down from the strike.
And both free throws good for Wagner. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Moore. Pass to Thor. Rozier left side. Here's Moore. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
MP, what do you have to say after breaking the most unbreakable record in sports?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.